Hi Kimmy, I just wanted to send you a quick video. I thought it would be so much easier to do a video like last time about my vision board instead of trying to describe it in just a single picture. So here we go. In the middle you can see that there is my sacred symbol, the Helm of Awe. It does kind of go from business aspect to relationship to house and life and personal physical manifestations that I want. So I will go through and do a little bit. My my goal in life is to always look on the pink side of life, and to me that means the light-hearted, the whimsy side of life. So that is a big theme in this diagram is pink and the pink side of life. I do have a few brief goals that I want to accomplish this year. Just a couple of them are breaking a bad habit, learning a new skill, visiting a new place. So that definitely helped. One of my major goals that I'm hoping to accomplish this year is to start my business. I want a very witchy, incensey, herbal shop that caters to everyone, but is more, how would you say, old school, I guess. I really like the cottagey type apothecary feel that these pictures have, and that's something that I want to bring into my business. It's still very new. I don't even think I have developed a first product. It's just an idea right now, but all good things must start as an idea. This picture right here is one of my favorites. I love vintage pinup styles, and this phrase was extremely motivating to me. You can't reach for anything new if your hands are full of yesterday's junk. I am working on decluttering my life both spiritually and physically, trying to get rid of a lot of stuff that is just cluttering my space and my spirit. So that's something that I'm working on. A little picture of Christmas to remind me that Christmas is always in my heart. I'm grateful for abundance that I have already, and the abundance that is on its way to me now is a running theme in our lives right now. I do have my prosperity and abundance jar, and I'm just always looking for ways to be thankful for the abundance that I've been given. This goes into relationship-wise, things that I like to keep in mind in the back of my head, that I truly believe that Julie and I have been lovers for lifetimes. And I love this one. I will search for you through 1,000 worlds and 10,000 lifetimes until I find you. And that means the world to me, because I know that this is a journey until we find each other in the next life. Kissing is always a good idea and should be the foundation of every relationship. Chickadees are a big theme in my life. Chickadees and owls, I love them. Chickadees remind me of home, and they bring me happiness, and they're tiny little spirits, but they have such a big song to sing. And they're a great motivation in my life, and I'm actually trying to lure them into my yard. There are not a lot of chickadees here in Maryland. I was used to having a lot of them in Maine, but it's something that I am trying to get into my life here. I love A Midsummer's Night Dream. It is the only reason that I look forward to summer, because I feel like it emulates the fairy lifestyle, and I'm looking forward to actually throwing a really nice litho party this year. So this goes with what I want for my house. We are trying to save for a house. We're trying to get out of debt, and this is the style house that I want. I want a nice cottagey storybook type house. My garden, my backyard is what I would like it to look like. Just another picture that I love. It emulates what I feel magic is. This is something that I work on every day. I struggle to understand that people are always going through something worse than I am. I unfortunately feel like I am always going through something that is the end of the world, and in reality, it's probably just a hiccup for some other person that's going through some serious battle that I don't even know about. So always be a little kinder than necessary, especially in the retail world, is a running theme. My sacred word for this year is kindness, because I know that that's something that I need to work on. I am an extremely loving person, but I need to extend that love to strangers who are not always the same way that I am to them. Next, I move into my physical goals that I want. I do want to get a healthier version of myself. I want to work out, and this phrase just really makes me excited to work out. I have a picture of what I believe Brigade looks like to me. I have a picture of what I believe the Green Man looks like to me. In the middle is a picture of, right here, is a picture of Dick and Rick Hoyt. They are such an amazing inspirational story. I highly recommend looking up their YouTube videos. He has run in over 1,000 marathons, pushing and pulling and biking with his disabled son. And if he can do that, then there's no excuse why I cannot. One of my physical goals is to, in 5 years' time, compete in an Ironman triathlon. So I have a long way to go, but you have to start somewhere. This, if I could pick one picture of myself as a witch, it would be that. I love the vintage feel. I love the sassiness of it. I'm obsessed with that picture. It's one of my all-time favorites. Again, I have another Midsummer's Night Dream fairy circle that I love. This, unfortunately, is a running theme in my life. I have a lot of family issues, both with my own and my husband's family. And it's something that I'm working on, and this is a phrase that has helped me. Forgive them even if they are not sorry, because forgiveness is something that I give myself. And it's not worth holding on to bitterness to people that don't understand what they did or why you are upset about it. So that is my motto here on out, dealing with family, and it's for the betterment of myself. This is a tattoo that I am going to reward myself with when I reach my goal weight. It's actually a combination of that tattoo and this tattoo on my back. So that's something to keep me motivated in my goals. This is the hair color and the hair length that I've been trying to get for probably about 4 years now. I had this hair color once and I very stupidly dyed it black, and I have never been able to emulate it again. So I've been growing my hair out, and I will get back to this by the end of the year. And then we are back to always on the pink side of life. So I hope you enjoyed this. It is not just a year goal, it's more of a lifetime vision goal that I can adjust and make mine throughout the years as they come to pass. And who knows, maybe I'll expand it to one that's just for the year. But overall, I have huge dreams that cannot be reached within 1 year. So I just need to focus on the long-term goal, and that is emulated in this board. And I filled in the little spots with pink dragon scales because I'm obsessed with pink and dragon scales. So I hope you enjoyed this, and blessed be. Lastly, before I get going for the day, I wanted to show you my plant progress. I got a new plant for my birthday, Holly the hydrangea. I love hydrangeas, and my husband bought me a bush of my own. So now I am going to try and propagate this. It has one main shoot that it came with, and then there are 2 other shoots that are sprouting. There's even one down at the bottom that looks like she's gonna get going. So I'm super excited to see how she's gonna flourish. It's supposed to be a pink hydrangea, so we'll see. There aren't any other hydrangeas in the area, so she should stay pink. And as you know, pink is my favorite, so I'm excited to see how she blossoms. Hopefully she'll blossom this year, but I wouldn't be surprised if it takes a couple years. This is my peony plant. I was very discouraged with Miss Betty here because she didn't seem like she was growing at all, and something just kept telling me to be patient and be patient. And weirdly enough, I knocked her off from my windowsill and I felt awful. However, when all of the dirt dumped out, I realized that there were so many little sprouts at the bottom of the roots, but I had planted her too deeply. So I think that if that hadn't happened, she wouldn't have been able to breathe and reach the surface. So I have a tiny little sprout growing now, and Miss Betty is going to join the world. So I'm excited. And here's Lucy. I actually have to pan out. She's gotten so big. Miss Lucy's gonna need a bigger pot soon. I was hoping to avoid that until a little bit further in spring because we're supposed to get snow on Friday. But I think she's gonna need a bigger pot soon. Unfortunately, I lost a lot of my herbs. I did read that it was very difficult to propagate some of the herbs that I had started from seedlings. So I have Sabrina the sage left. I have Kaylee the cilantro. I have Larry and, oh goodness, I don't remember what this one is, my little lettuce plant. And then I have Kylie the kale plant left. So they're coming along. Hopefully they'll make it. Seems like my vegetables did a little bit better than my herbs, so I may have to just buy full-grown plants and work with that. These are some of my newest ones. I planted these about a week ago, maybe not even a week ago, and they are flourishing. Look at these little babies. They are Canterbury bells, and I love English garden flowers, and they are the cutest little bells ever. And I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 little pots of them, and each pot has so many little sprouts. So I'm excited to see what these ones are going to do and how fast they're going to grow. I got one little pot that's being a little bit of a lazy bone, but they'll get there. And lastly, I have moonflowers. I have one that is taken off and is going to be the belle of the ball, and then I have some that are just sleepily coming out of the ground. They are the kind of flowers that flourish in the moonlight, so I'm going to put them in a windowsill box and put them in my sacred space. So hopefully they will encourage me as I worship during the night. Okay, I just thought I would show you my plant progress. Okay, bye.